I'll be going for Bud. You know, if he fight Canelo, I'll be going for him. I mean, I don't know if he gonna win or lose, but I definitely be going for Crawford. I think if anybody can pull it off, he can pull it off.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel that Canelo's gonna win?
No.
Really?
No.
So you would put your money on Crawford?
Yes.
You'd make money.
I was almost 40 years old when I cooked this dude. Easy.
Place right now. I think Crawford is a little better than Mayweather, but Canelo have more experience right now.
Errol Spence Jr. has spoken up about the highly anticipated fight between Canelo Alvarez and Terence "Bud" Crawford, a dream matchup that's got boxing fans fired up. Spence, known for his honest takes and deep fight knowledge, didn't hold back when breaking down what could happen if these two pound-for-pound stars meet in the ring. With Canelo's power and size on one side and Crawford's timing and slick skills on the other, Spence gave an insightful breakdown that shows how boxing's top minds view this potential war.
What do you think of that fight?
I think it's a great fight, especially at 160. I'm a guy that, sucks down at 147. I mean, I really think that a lot of people see probably 80-70% of who I really am at 147 pounds. And I'm a guy, especially when I got WC belt, it helped me go up in weight. I had the IVF and the 10-pound weight limit after the weigh-ins and things like that, so it helped me out a lot too. But I'm a guy that outgrown the weight. I'm just holding around because I want to be undisputed champion at 147. But if this is a great fight at 160, I can definitely move up to 160 and fight there easily.
Spence made it clear who he's backing. He's riding with Terence Crawford. In multiple interviews, Spence said that if anyone can move up in weight and beat Canelo, it's Bud. He called it a chase for greatness and said, why not? Well, he didn't make any guarantees, saying he's not sure if Crawford will win or lose. He was confident about one thing. He'll definitely be rooting for Crawford.
I mean, it could happen. I mean, why not? If Crawford want to challenge himself to be great, let him try to be great, So, I'm with it. So, I'll be going for Bud, if he fight Canelo, I'll be going for him. I mean, I don't know if he gonna win or lose, but I definitely be going for Crawford. I think if anybody can pull it off, he can pull it off.
Yeah.
He's chasing greatness, so why not? Canelo came up to 175 and all that and fought Kovalev and fought the other guy too. So I mean, if he can do it, and he started at 147. So I mean, if he's doing it, why can't Crawford do it?
That support is personal. On July 29, 2023, Terence Crawford dismantled Errol Spence Jr. with a 9th-round TKO, becoming the undisputed welterweight champ. Crawford landed 185 out of 369 punches, a sharp 50%, including 60% of his power shots. Spence, by contrast, only landed 96 of 480 punches, just 20%. Fans on Reddit were quick to point out Spence's technical flaws, saying his head stayed over his front foot and Crawford had simply prepared better. Crawford's footwork, switching styles, and accuracy exposed Spence and sealed his place as the top pound-for-pound fighter in the world.
See, this is the thing. Canelo's looking to knock Crawford out. Canelo's not going to try to outbox him. So Canelo could fall into the same position Errol Spence was in, trying to knock out Crawford and ending up getting clipped and embarrassed.
Now Crawford has a message for Canelo. No excuses. He's made it clear there's no catchweight clause. He wants Canelo at full strength. Crawford says he wants Canelo at his best, so when he wins, no one can question him. Things got even more heated when Canelo shoved him at a press event. Crawford later responded on social media saying, "I gotcha. You're gonna remember." He's not just talking, he's planning to punish Canelo in the ring.
Listen, however they rate me, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, we got to fight, and I'm going to win the fight. As simple as that.
Can I ask you about if there's any rematch clause with this fight with Canelo?
No, it's not.
Is that something you push for?
No, I didn't.
And there's any weight restrictions to the fight at all?
No, it's not.
A lot of fighters would like to put on a weight restriction to this type of fight. Why didn't you want to do that?
Because I want him at his best. I don't want no excuses. I don't want no, reasons why, he didn't feel good or anything. I want him at his best.
There's a lot of experts that think Canelo's not the same fighter. His punch output's a lot less. What do you think, considering, the last 12 months or so? Is he the same fighter he was maybe a few years ago?
I think he is. I just think, he just wasn't up for the Skull fight. And I think, different fighters bring different, energies out of other fighters.
A lot of people are judging you on the Madrimov fight, saying you struggled moving up in weight. You're going further up in weight. and they're saying that's going to go against you based on the Madrimov fight. How do you kind of reply to that?
Oscar De La Hoya is still unsure where he stands on this mega fight. He respects Canelo's durability and natural size at 168 pounds, but also praises Crawford's intelligence, movement, and adaptability. He even compared Bud to Bruce Lee. De La Hoya admits Crawford has the heart and smarts to pull it off, but still brings up the old truth that a good little man rarely beats a good big man. Canelo's toughness isn't in doubt. He's taken shots from Kovalev at light heavyweight, brawled with GGG in 3 brutal fights, and stood strong against Bivol's power. Meanwhile, Crawford has never felt the kind of power Canelo brings at 168 pounds, and critics argue his speed and strength faded even at 154.
Dan Rafael kind of made a great point when talking about sizes. Because he said, if you look at them two together now, they look the same size. Mm-hmm. He said, people have got the idea of the size thing wrong. It's not looking at them as a physical package. It's who has absorbed the bigger shots in the weight division. So, and it was good. It was a very good point. He was like, Canelo has been hit by light heavyweights and super middleweights for the best part of a decade.
Basically.
He's so used to taking those shots. Whereas Crawford hasn't. Crawford's been hit by 140 guys and 147 guys for the best part of a decade.
Yeah.
What's Crawford going to be like? So basically he's trying to say, Canelo could easily absorb Crawford shots. Mm-hmm. Can Crawford easily absorb Canelo's punches?
If you're taking shots from Triple G, Sergey Kovalev, Dmitry Bivol, and you're staying on your feet, not getting hurt.
Not even getting wobbled.
Not even getting wobbled, just literally shaking it off.
Yeah.
You can take Terence Crawford shots.
100%.
Right.
Boxing legend Sugar Ray Leonard knows exactly how big this challenge is. He told reporters that moving up in weight is no joke. Leonard recalled the pain of every punch in higher weight classes, saying it was a whole different level. Still, he believes Crawford has a shot. His advice was simple: stay on the outside, fight smart, and use your movement to keep Canelo off balance. But even with that wisdom, many experts remain cautious.
You know, what about Crawford do you think can bridge the weight gap? Or like with you, what did bridge the weight gap? Because a lot of people are just saying, hey, Canelo's just too big for someone like Terence.
That's true. But you know what? There's always a way. Put it that there's always a way. There's always a way to win.
Up-and-coming star Jaron Boots Ennis also warned Crawford about skipping straight to 168 without a warm-up fight at 160. He pointed to Canelo's scary knockout power, strong enough to drop guys weighing over 200 pounds. While Ennis respects Crawford's skills, he believes Bud will be at a serious size disadvantage unless he changes his strategy and physical prep.
But I think you gotta lean more towards Canelo, because like I said before, he been putting big guys out and down, and Canelo not even really a 68-pounder. He probably really should be at 60, maybe. And he been hurting these guys. I think he be dropping these guys and things like that. So, and them guys be way bigger than him come fight night. I know that for sure. They be probably close to 200 pounds. And he dropping those guys like that. So, I don't know. You know, it's gonna be a great fight. You know, the fans want to see it. So, so be it. I think Crawford should take a warm-up fight. At like 60, or like at least at 60, just to get his body, the feeling of somebody a little bit bigger, and things like that. I know when you go up in weight, you gotta, develop that power and not develop the power, but like put that muscle on and be heavier and things like that. So he might not want to take a fight because he's trying to build up right now. But I think he should, just to stay sharp and that way he don't have like a long layoff or anything like that.
Amir Khan, who fought both men, is backing Crawford. He praised Bud's slick movement, timing, and sharp punching. Khan said Crawford was incredibly hard to hit in their fight, unlike Canelo, who Khan found easier to land on. While he acknowledges Canelo's dangerous one-punch power, Khan believes Crawford's brain and boxing IQ give him a real shot, as long as he doesn't underestimate the risks of moving up.
I fought them both. Like, what are the differences between them?
Canelo's strong and he's easily hit. Very easily hit, very easily. Compared to when I fought against Crawford, I couldn't hit clean. They both hit hard because, and you could see the strength when I was fighting against Crawford. He is very strong as well. So look, yeah, but why does he need to give that much away? He's pound for pound #1 in the world. Why does he have to go for fighting Canelo?
I think that Crawford could beat him because Crawford is a big 147 fighter and is strong as well, which a lot of people don't give him the credit for. I think that fight, if it does happen, as long as Crawford stays away and just boxes and be smart, he can win that fight. I think Crawford's a better fighter than Charlo, and he's a smart fighter as well. He switches and everything, so that would be a very good fight.
Legendary announcer Jim Lampley called the Canelo versus Crawford fight one of the sport's biggest possible events. He described Crawford as the most complete fighter out there, comparing his skills to the great Sugar Ray Robinson. Lampley believes Crawford has what it takes to frustrate Canelo over 12 rounds, but he's not fully sold. In the end, he leans slightly toward Canelo, saying that Bud must fight a perfect bout. One mistake could be all it takes for Canelo to turn the fight with a single shot.
Crawford is going to fight Canelo because even if I have some doubts and misgivings about the size matchup, it is two action fighters who like to fight aggressively at times, not all the times, going against each other, and we'll see who can open the other person's tuna can, so to speak.
But trainer Teddy Atlas isn't wavering. He's all in on Crawford. "I ain't going against Crawford," he said. Atlas believes Bud's timing, IQ, and ability to read opponents is the X factor that could neutralize Canelo's power and experience. While he respects Canelo's resume, Atlas says the Mexican champ has slowed down, and Crawford's past performances at 154 show he's ready for this leap. Not every coach agrees, though.
Maybe he's a little overrated.
Terence Crawford versus Canelo Alvarez at 168 pounds.
Canelo's really good, but I think Crawford is special. I know he hasn't fought the resume everyone wants, but you have that or you don't have that ingredient. I think he has it. Canelo's really good. He's tremendous, but could he be a tiny bit overrated? The greatness is within Crawford. It's in his desire, it's in his mind, it's in his makeup, where he came from. I know he's moving up in weight class, can he carry it? But those intangibles, I believe that he has them.
Trainer Joel Diaz, who coached Israel Madrimov, has a different take. He flat out said Crawford has no shot. Diaz believes the key to beating Crawford is relentless bodywork, something Canelo does better than anyone. Diaz explained that Crawford's head movement makes him hard to hit up top, but his midsection is a weak point. Madrimov went after Bud's ribs and liver early in their sparring, causing swelling and limiting his effectiveness. Diaz says if Canelo targets the body like he usually does, Crawford won't last.
A lot of people that say that Crawford can beat Canelo, no problem. I mean, I respect that, but I just think they're stupid. I mean, excuse my language. The size difference of a bigger man changes everything with one punch. And I can see the same thing. I mean, you saw Canelo Alvarez fighting Amir Khan. Now, look at this. Terence Crawford moved from 47 to 54 to fight Madrimov. What did he do to Madrimov? Nothing. Okay, Madrimov was a 54-pounder. Now, to move up to 168, that's 2 more divisions. Canelo Alvarez will take any punch from Crawford, but I don't think Crawford will take any punches from Canelo. Remember, Canelo got hit by Triple G, the heaviest hitter in that division. And Canelo took those shots like a champ. I don't think Crawford has anything to beat Canelo.
With the undisputed title at 168 on the line, the fight has split the boxing world. Some say Canelo's strength and experience at super middleweight will be too much. Others believe Crawford's ring IQ and adaptability could pull off history. But even his biggest fans admit it's a risky jump. Crawford's nearly 38, has had long stretches of inactivity, and he's jumping 2 divisions into unknown territory.
He fell for every feint, and then he got hurt. I thought he lost. I thought my dream of one.
I think Crawford hurt his feelings, but he didn't hurt those guys. And how many times did he rock him? None. And so you're gonna tell me that he's gonna go up to the light, fight the light heavyweight?
Ask them. Don't ask me.
He don't like Crawford. No, I think I like Crawford. In a lot of fights, I like Crawford. But on this one, it's just a bigger version of him. And I don't think that. And again, he's beaten. You're talking about a guy who pro debuted at 126 maybe, he was a featherweight, and then you're talking about a guy who pro debuted at a junior welterweight. So they've always been a big difference in divisions. Featherweight, junior, light, so 4 divisions.
But also look at their resumes. Who did Crawford beat? What's his biggest win besides Spence?
Sean Porter, Errol Spence.
Why do you think you say Spence like
because
that?
Spence was after 2 accidents. He wasn't the same. No, after Mikey, Spence wasn't the same.
Who did Crawford beat besides Spence? Well, fucking Spence was a good one.
Promoter Samson Lucas raised eyebrows by questioning the fight's intentions. He suggested this matchup might be more about money than athletic merit. He warned that it could be risky, both physically and professionally. But for fans, the fantasy is real. In one viral simulation, Canelo dominates the first round with sharp body shots. Then in round 2, Crawford rallies, cutting Canelo and dropping him with a surprise flurry.
I've done other predictions where I say Crawford can possibly win if he capitalizes on what he's good at, being aggressive, being just going for it, going with the flow and just feeling it. If he doesn't feel himself, it's not gonna happen. But if he feels himself, and if Canelo maybe doesn't, who knows? That's the reason why I think probably Canelo is gonna win, because it's a factor. It really depends on these little things, but it doesn't matter because they're called excuses. Those things which are mentioned after a certain fight are just excuses. So whatever happens, happens. If Canelo loses, he loses.
The hype around Canelo versus Crawford isn't slowing down. Some believe Bud's timing and ring generalship could be the perfect tools to frustrate Canelo. Others say the size and strength gap is just too wide. Whether it becomes Crawford's greatest triumph or another addition to Canelo's legendary career, one thing's certain. If it happens, this fight will be a chess match of skill, heart, and high-stakes drama.
With like all due respect to Shane Mosley, he just said that Terence Crawford was going to get watched by Canelo. I don't think his word is really worth that much.
Do you think she need a year?
No, she needs till January, February. That's the timeline. She needs 6 to 8 months. She said out of her own mouth that she's in shape. She can come back. She told me that I'm too small for her. I'm not skilled enough for her. She punched too hard. And if she comes to get me, I won't be able to keep her off me. So stand on that. Take this $15 million and come get your ass whooped.
Terence got to be Terence, bro. He's a real deep thinker. He processed fights like nobody else. And he's processed this Canelo fight. He's seen it. He went through it 2 or 3 times already. He knows how this ends. You can tell the way he shadow boxes. He visualizing Canelo being right there in front of him. You understand? Look at the movement. That's all you got to do. Look at the movement. And that's the type of master boxer that Canelo is going to be facing. And the only thing I say is Canelo hasn't faced an opponent like this in a long time. You know what I mean? I think Canelo's going to have to go back to the Caleb Plant fight and look that good, that active, that, you feel me, moving with that type of grace to beat Terence Crawford. Because weight ain't going to make the difference. It ain't going to be the weight. It's going to be the skill set